What's good, YouTube? I could turn down a little bit. I want to adjust it. What's good, YouTube? I think that's better. So what's good, YouTube? GamerZero coming at you with some Shadowrun Returns. Now, I was doing the Shadowrun series. I did Dragonfall series, but I did not finish Return because I was doing it with my friend, but you know, we haven't got around doing it, so I'm just going to take it into my own hands and go ahead and finish Shadowrun Returns. Now with that profile, we're going to start a new playthrough for the characters, you know, that I'm going to make. And one thing that I do got to do with the Shadowrun Hong Kong, I am going to finish that. But the thing is, I can't use the PS4 data that I had for it, like the save game, so I have to start over and like regrind to that point where I was at. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure. Like, I gotta see where I was at. You know what I mean? So of course we're gonna be a human, but what do we want to be? A good class in Shadowrun Return is Rigger. That's a really good class in this game. The Decker was pretty solid as well. Physical depth was pretty solid. Street Samurai was pretty solid. Mage was amazing. Harry Potter. I mean, Shaman was, it's alright. It's the hardest class to use in my opinion. You know, I think I'm just going to make it easy on myself. We're going to go Street Sam. Alright, we're going to go ahead and we're going to be this guy here. You're going to be this dude right here. You don't have one, right? Okay. No hair, cool. Alright. Let's continue on the stats. We're going to go ahead and do quickness. We're going to go ahead and do... Actually, you know what? I think we're going to keep it. Now, we'll do 4 quickness. I'll put a 2 on dodge. Actually, I'll just put a 1 on dodge. We're going to go pistol, shotgun, range combat up to 2. I think that's good right there. We're going to be the pistol, shotgun. Actually, you know what? I might want to go rifle, though, because rifles are pretty good. You know what? We'll go pistol, shotgun. We'll go pistol, shotgun right now. Because shotguns are like OP in this game. I'll go 3 quickness, so I'll have 4 points, so that is the thing. No, we don't want that. Alright. We might go with some close combat just in case people run up on me. I'll be able to fight them. I don't know about that though. I don't know. I'll probably just go with the 4 quickness just to make myself better at not getting hit by bullets. Yeah, let's just do that. Of course, we gotta have the Shadowrunner etiquette just because, you know. So this guy's name is gonna be Jax. Jax Evian. Alright, and then the street name, of course, is going to be Zero. Because, you know, GamerZero, so yeah. We've got Jax Evian out here. Your apartment, 2054. It's 3 a.m. and you got nowhere to go but down. Your computer, state of the art in 2050. Broken since 2051. A slip of paper with your bank balance, enough to cover you through the end of the week. Your notebook, calendar, contacts, that kind of thing. The list is sad, dried up. Carter, Detroit, Fixer, no response to messages. Dowd, Runner, dead. Felton Nash, Fixer, missing since February. New Larry, Runner, dead. Sam Watts, Runner, question mark? Probably in a gutter somewhere. Sangoma, Runner, dead. Half-Jack Dealer, retired or dead. The list goes on, all either dead ends or just plain dead. Your notebook, calendar, contacts, that kind of thing. Your calendar's empty, nothing to do. Your video phone rings, jarring you. Who's calling at 3 a.m.? The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey, buddy. Hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again, or worse. You're zoned. Another giggle. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business. Like you, for example. So why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you had a big payday and you're living high on the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners, and some of us are me. Hey, you remember that Raku run we did when things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterward? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd. That's a name you haven't heard in a long time. "3 years ago, a makeshift bar on the Seattle docks the night Dowd went down. Sangoma is an urban shaman who proved her worth during a run against Fuchi last fall. She's the quiet type, an experienced runner. We're out in the open here, Zero. Late for another appointment, Sangoma? Sarcasm doesn't suit you. Let's wait another 5. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd, never saw anybody die like that before. Idiot. He shakes his head. I hate this fragging city, Zero. It's wet, and the rain feels like acid, and I want out of here. We wait for the money. Yeah, sure, of course. I'll wait all night if I have to. I don't know, Zero. Sam is a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run, so far, but he needs watching. He shakes his head. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now, the fixer is late. Smell funny to you? Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. This was supposed to be a public place. Cut the drag, Sam. We know why Dad went down and wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid chip dream of yours. Sam smiles a toothy smile. I've been waiting all night. I've been waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say. Don't you, Larry? Go ahead. Spill it. You were sloppy. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. That true, Seb? Did you miss a beat back there? No, Zero. I didn't miss a beat. I was on my game the whole time. Remember, I was on point. New Larry was supposed to cover down. Something dawns on him. He leans into New Larry, amused and dangerous. We were set up, and he knows it. Don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Raraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt toast before his gun cleared the holster. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over your shoulder into darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. Hands where I can see him, asshole. He stops, and a smile slowly appears on his face. What? You gonna take my gun away, Zero? You know I don't need one. We've got incoming! New Larry relaxes and throws you a direct-eating grin. Looks like my new Ren Rocky friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We should choose our friends more carefully, Zero. Buy a drink after this? You'll owe me something. Alright, how about it? I'll begin it. So Sangoma gets hit for one. Ooh, okay, yeah, she's hurt. Welcome to combat. To move your character, so I do know how to play the game. But you know what? A quick refresher course, because I haven't played in a while. So a quick refresher course for me wouldn't be all that bad. Confirm. Let's show help. So we're Street Samurai. So it says here, body and strength or quickness. So body and quickness most likely will be, because I'm not really going to be going for melee. I could though, you know, that's the thing. That's the thing, like I could go for like a melee kind of. I could go for straight range, gunslinger. I could be a throw weapons guy. Like the Street Samurai is very open to a lot of different. So let's go ahead, let's go ahead. I know there's some guys gonna come up behind us right now, so let me just do this. Skill bar. Let's fire. Alright, hell yeah, 99 damage. Sam, we're gonna put you right there, and we're just gonna go in for a shot there. Alright, Sangoma, I'm gonna put you over here because you did get hurt, and I'm going to have you summon. Okay, spirits will attack. Alright, he's still not dead, but he's hurt. He is hurt. Alright. So we're gonna switch up. Let's get some mist going. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I hit both my shots nice. Here, you know what? Let me turn up the in-game sounds and let me turn down the music. Because the music is just... They put like right there. let's go like that. Yeah. I think that'll be better. I think that's better. So now we can hear more of the shots and stuff like that. We try to mess with the sound a little bit better so we can hear like the people, stuff like that. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, you know what? Let's put it in 4K. Yeah, we're gonna put it in 4K. This is gonna be nice. I hope you guys see upgrading graphics. Alright, so we're gonna sick the spirit on them. Let's go ahead and do that. See if we can see this dude. Yes, we can. Hit him up. Sangoma, we're gonna have him take a shot. Alright, this guy's hurt. Alright, here comes those guys I was telling you about. Okay, so I'm gonna get to a better position here to better fight these guys. So we're gonna go ahead and hit them up with this. That was 81. I knew I should have just hit the other guy, but it's okay. It's okay. We got what we wanted out of that. Okay, we're gonna charge him up again. We're gonna sick the spirit on this guy again. 87? Can I hit? Oh, I did. Okay, good. Did we hit again? Oh, he's dead. Nice. Alright, let's get Sangoma into some cover. Because she did get hurt. You bastard. He's really trying to hurt me, bro. Alright, let's go ahead and switch it up. Got that young shotgun right there. Wait, oh, I didn't want it in my turn, dude. You see, this is why you play the tutorial. Well, this is the tutorial. Okay, so they got a shaman. Alright, I'm gonna hit your ass up. Get you up out of there. Let's go ahead and start bringing these guys over this way. Alright. Ooh. That hurt, didn't it? That hurt. Alright, let's get the, let's hit you up. You were hurt. Ooh, you were dead. Okay. Let's get Sangoma over here. Full cover right there. Oh, he is shitting his pants right now. He is shitting his pants right now. Let's go ahead and bring you over here. Get that good action going right there. No targets. Okay, so yeah, we gotta get this guy. We gotta get him. How do I exit? Oh, okay, here we go. Now, how do I go to my other team? Oh, there we go. Sure thing. I'm gonna go ahead and end this man's life. Oh, yes. Oh, it skipped. Oh, well, Sangoma said something. Okay, Sam's breathing is heavy and he looks shaken. That was a hell of a thing. You did good. You were born for this gig, Zero. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up, find a nice brothel somewhere, stay drunk until I croak. What about you? I'll find a safe house out of town, lay low. And Rocky has a long memory. I do too. I don't forget my friends. You stare at Sad's face on your comp link. Shake off the memory. Excuse me, sorry. You stare at Sam's face on your comm link. Shake off the memory. Focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now, I'm asking myself, who would care if I died? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 new yen insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me. Alive with a conviction or in a body bag with justification. Either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mangert, and McCain, when the job is done. They'll know what to do. He turns to his left. Shit. The camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watt's wishes, Rogers, Mangert, and McCain has installed a secure dedicated phone line so may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other devices. The camera swivels back to Sam. Sam straightens up, talks seriously, first time. Look, Zero, I've led a Drek life, and I probably left a Drek corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself. I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? I say my schedule's pretty clear right now. Hope you just said yes. I've got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. If, when, my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Rest in peace, Sam. I'll see you in Seattle. Your plane hits the sea-tack tarmac with a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped backseat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough for new yen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. The franchise is the closest thing that the Barrens has to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watt's body has ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. I'm in the back. The smell of death and decomposition wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of industrial-grade antiseptic. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, I love my job a little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. As you approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Sorry, didn't expect any visitors at this hour. And some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the Organ Grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. And you are? Zero. I'm here about Sam Watts. His grin fades. And what makes you think I know anything about that? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here. I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. What with that being all the way out here in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead? Sam did. When his heart stopped, 100,000 new yen was wired to a secure account in my name. I find the killer, I get paid. The dwarf raises his eyebrow, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man's switch, huh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. The third one was downtown. Ripper, huh? I guess the classics never go out of style. He sighs. Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, Our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel, but this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. And Watts' liver was cleanly cut out. Whiz, what else? The first victim's heart was missing, and the third had a spleen removed. Dresden, get out here. I'm here about the new Ripper Vic, Sam Watts. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet. His face, an ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest, there's a small pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him, and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine evidence to the bag without spoiling it. Moving things around, you can make out that it's a card from a place called the Seamstress Union. There is something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. It's a standard cheap unsecured credit stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. You slot the credit stick in your PDA. 300 new yen is added to your account. It's just funny. Not even gonna spoil it. I'll spoil it at the end of the game. Look at the purple shirt. It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing and blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hands. Look at the handwritten note. You can only see part of the note given the torn off bits and bloodstains. Sam, I feel terrible. We have been long to say I'm so. See you there. Love, Jessica. Jessica. Towering over the diminutive coroner is a homicide detective right out of Central Casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So, this new Ripper Vic Watts, name's familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? The coroner frowns. So you insisted at the time. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now, let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic that removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed, with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. Has a decent understanding of human and meta-human anatomy, too. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon? Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? I'm the nobody who didn't hear nothing. Nah, you know what? We're gonna go a little harder on him. Are you the detective on this case? Are you the detective on this case? I was hired by Sam Watts to assist you in finding his killer. The dreck you were. You get anywhere near my investigation, it will be you on the slab, human. He looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I am putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. Damn, what a dick. I wish I would have my strength up, man. I want to talk shit. Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties, too. He cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? A job's a job, and this one pays better than most. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 new yen a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have honor. After a fashion, I try to honor the dead in my work. So we have that in common. What can I do to help you? On the take. On the take? Who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of new yen, but individual organs? Not worth as much anymore. What with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days? Organ Grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky though, and they don't care where the bodies came from, either. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors will learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of the Seamstress Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here, plus the dead are just easier to get along with. I just needed to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay then, I'll go do that. So let's get this stuff here. Take that, take this. Alright, cool. The cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, with the internal thermostat set to 21 degrees Celsius. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest. In addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen, the body seems to be in very good condition. Whoa, easy there. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and then stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. You were just sleeping in a freezer. A freezer for dead people. Don't tell me you haven't considered it. Cheaper than a coffin motel or coffin hotel, and the service is just as good. He chuckles. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I notice you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. The coroner seems to think you can help me out. Sam, eh? Glad someone cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy. Always in trouble over something or the other, though. Jake yells towards the other side of the room. John, is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level, working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses. Might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Alright then, name's Jake, and you are? Nice to meet you, Jake. I'm Zero. And well-mannered, too. Such a rare thing in this city. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night. The night of his murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstress Union that night. Tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Miss Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did, but out in the alley some gangers got the jump on me. He winces. Damn. Maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, would you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now, what's wrong with this intestine? You hear the loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat court bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit off of my head. Jake smiles, and you get the impression that didn't work out so well for the gangers. Sam stumbled off during the fight, though, and the last I saw of him until he turned up here, dead on arrival. Reminds me of my last stay in this place. You've done this before? It's a long story. I ended up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Yeah, Jake here's a regular. Should have started a rewards card, Jake. A few more visits and you get a free night stay. Jake laughs. I'll hold you to that, John. Anyway, they found Sam's body less than a block away from the Union, missing liver and all. Tell you what, you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leaders got the whole gang searching the barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I'll take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night. Trust me. Jake eyes you up and down, and maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. What do you say? I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Alright, Jake, count me in. Great. I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with those Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers, but this stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised we even made it to this morgue in one piece without packing some heat. He yells over his shoulder. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So, you need a weapon? I'm good with a shotgun. Like the subtle approach, eh? Alright, try this cannon out. So, ready for an evening out of town? I'm ready. I'll follow your lead. The Halloweeners aren't looking for you. Yet. You can leave whenever you're ready. Alright, let's do it. We got some karma points and we got some stuff here, okay? Let's go ahead and spend some of this karma right now. We're going to throw that in the shotgun skill right now because we want that level 2 shotguns to do better with accuracy and shooting, damage. Confirm. Yeah, we'll put that. Whoa. Why is it not? Oh, there it is. Whoa, that was weird. It looks nice though. I can definitely say this game looks amazing on PS5 though, compared to the PS4 version. My stash is just around the corner in the alley. Does the bus stop here? There was someone to talk to right here? What the hell? As you approach, the man sizes you up. You can see the age-old fight-or-flight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes. Beneath the track marks on his arms, you spot a set of tattoos that indicate he is, or at least once was, a shaman. Hey, man. You okay? Yes, no. I saw something. It's going to kill me. Calm down. I'm Zero. What's your name? My name is Vlad. Vlad. Those are some nice tattoos. Are you a shaman? The word shaman strikes a chord. He seems to shake off some of those mental cobwebs. Yes, I am a shaman. I thought so. Vlad, what did you see? Yes, I saw something. The other night, I saw spirits so dark, so alien that Vlad trails off and shudders. Where did you see this spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstress Union. It's gone now, Vlad. It's not going to kill you. You're safe. Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole. Now, I think I need some sleep. Interesting. So a shaman saw a dark spirit. Don't go to the market. Why not? Her clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, not that it's my business, but I wouldn't go that way. Why? What's going on? Just some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes, set up camp in the old street market. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Typical. Well, odds are those are the guys we're after. Sounds like a friendly bunch. Are you going to be safe out here? She laughs. You think I'm dumb enough to get caught out in the open by one of those assholes? Nah, I know these streets like the back of my hand. Worry about your own skin. Thanks for the heads up. No sweat. Damn. Hidden in the garbage-strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader on the front. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear that is a perfect match for your skills. You take the gear. Oh, you throwing grenades, my boy? You throwing grenades. Alright, bro. Yeah, run. Matter of fact, we're gonna hit him with this. Oh, you lucky. You were so lucky. You were so lucky, bro. So, welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Good debt drops are so hard to keep. He chuckles. Well, at least they were too dumb to break my maglock. Now that you got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. Let's go. Let me check out something real quick. Still don't have a pistol. The man before you appears well-mannered, but nervous. Excuse me, sir. I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight, and we need some help. Calm down. How can I help you? Thank you. Some thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them forever, but no one will stand up to them, and Lone Star isn't about to get involved. Where's this market of yours at? It's just down the street, sir, please. Our livelihoods depend on this market. Still handle these dudes. Commerce is like a weed, taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world whenever it can. A small street market that has flourished here amidst the crumbling buildings of the Redmond Barrens. But we barely have anything left. Not my problem. Pay up or by morning or else. The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Who the hell are you? I heard about you. Why don't you piss off? You ain't a Halloweener, why don't you buzz off? Because I'm sick of gutter punks like you. I knew you were just looking to cause static. Dash, ice this guy. You're fragging dead. You wanna hit somebody with a shotgun, huh? Yeah, how about that, bro? How about that, bro? I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see such bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world. The shopkeeper holds out a few new yen. Please, it's the least we can do. Alright, thank you. I need that money. I need that money. Because this game, they be making me work for it, like for real, for real. Hey, asswipes, take another step forward. We're gonna plant you right there. This is Halloweener property now. This is one of the two that got away. If I hadn't missed my shot, these idiots would have given up and moved on by now. Wait a minute, you're rolling with Jake? Bad idea, chummer. The Halloweeners are collecting that bounty and killing you. Well, that'll be a nice bonus. Oh, you assholes. I don't want to do this. Damn, I am dropping people, bro. Shotgun is no joke. Damn, Jake. That's why I need another gun for when shit like that happens. You're dead, Jake. Dead. This ends now, asshole. Oh, for real, bro? For real, my boy? Whoa, Uncle, I was just playing with you. I'll call off the rest of the Halloweeners, Jake. Call it even, yeah? What do you think, Jake? He smirks. Hey, I'm already at shoot-on-sight status with these guys. Killing John Paul means one less wiener to shoot me in the back while I'm buying smokes. Hell, they'll be doing the same to you as soon as there's a profit in it. You're right. Let's finish this. Oh, Drek. Yeah, little Drek is right. Yeah. He didn't know I would run up on him with the shotty. Alright, let's go ahead and boost up. I have 2 points. So let's go ahead and boost up. I would say, what am I, 40? Okay. Let's go ahead and boost up pistols for now. Just drop 2 in there. There you go. The smell of fried food, powdered sugar, and slightly burned soy cap is almost enough to overpower the dusty sewage stench of the Redmond streets. The troll working the stand is covered in food stain older than he is. What can I get you, chummer? I'll take a jelly donut and a soy cap. Enjoy. You see the murder in the alley across the way? Nope, I was closed when it happened. But hey, it's the Barons. A back alley killing's nothing new around here. The only reason the cops are making a big deal about this Ripper business is that some of the victims are real people. You know, folks with sins. What can you tell me about the Barons? The Barons, hell, if you have to ask, you probably shouldn't be out here. This stretch we're on is called Touristville, though, and I suppose it's the closest thing around here to respectable. Fewer muggings, and you might even survive drinking the water if you're lucky. Wouldn't recommend it, though. He scratches his armpit. Now behind me, that's the Seamstress Union. You want drinks, drugs, favors, or information around here, the Union's your spot. Hell, that place is the reason I'm in business. Folks get the munchies when they party. Miss Kubota owns the joint, and she's quality. A hard woman, but fair. I'll see you around. The dwarf merchant is packing up her stand for the night. I'm closed. Come back tomorrow. You got a great view of that alley across the street. Don't suppose you saw the murder that happened here? She grunts, sure. I was closing up when I heard a series of explosions from behind the Union. A couple seconds later, this guy comes out, runs across the street. Didn't get a good look at him. Then all the lights in the alley exploded all of a sudden. Things got pretty quiet after that. Thank you for your time. Uh-huh, no problem. As you approach the scene of Sam's murder, Jake spies the flashing red and blue lights up ahead. Whoa, hold up a minute. Lone Star isn't above collecting on the corp issue bounty, and the one on my head isn't going away anytime soon. Sorry, friend. I think this is where our paths diverge. Thanks again for the help with those Halloweeners. Here's your payment. They don't take new yen where I'm going, and you look like you could use the funds. Likewise, Jake. Give me a call when you're in the clear. Yeah, sure. He starts to leave and then tilts his head back. Hey, one more thing. When you're done checking out your pal's crime scene, pop into the Seamstress Union. It's just down the street. You need gear, information, or just a damn stiff drink. That's the place to be. Best dive this side of Chicago. I used that place as a base of operation for years back in the day. Make the right friends there, and I'm sure you'll get to the bottom of this Ripper business. Well, nice knowing you. Jake turns and disappears in the shady, shadowy depths of the Redmond Barrens. The bright yellow police tape cuts through the darkness, directing your eyes to the white chalk outline and dark red stain, marking the slab of pavement where Sam Watts died. Standing at the entrance to the alley is a Lone Star officer. The cop looks cold, hungry, and irritated at the homeless man who's currently pestering him. I keep telling you I need to get my stuff from the alley or I'm gonna die in the cold tonight. The officer sighs, and I've been trying to explain to you that this is an official Lone Star investigation, and I can't let anyone in here. Hey, I got rights. Look, you sinless garbage. I've got a job to do. Find a new blanket or I'll find a reason to use my stun baton. Typical, I hate all you pigs. He looks in your direction. Now what? Long night, Al. You look cold, so I picked up a donut and some soy cap for you. Hey, thanks. The officer's face lights up as he takes a sip. He seems pretty trusting for an officer of the law. You know, when my dad was a cop, this was back when cops actually worked for the government. He said folks would buy him coffee all the time, but I ain't seen it till now. So what can I do for you? My pleasure. I'm here from Internal Affairs to review the forensics guys' work, to find anything they might have missed. Sure, dig in. I certainly wouldn't mind those guys getting taken down a peg or two. Man, they put on airs, if you know what I mean. This looks like the coat and blanket that the old man was trying to get back. As you pick up the bundle of cloth, a printed receipt falls out from beneath the folds of the blanket. It's a bar tab receipt from the Seamstress Union, dated 2 days ago at 3:02 a.m. Right around the corner, reported time of death, the customer, Sam Watts. The server's name is listed as Coyote. This work light is new. You can see that all the alley's normal lights have been ruined. Upon closer inspection, it seems that they've all imploded, as if some force shattered them all at the same time. There are two distinct sets of footprints. A human's ending at the chalk outline, and a larger set, possibly Orc Control, following behind the first. Amidst the shards of glass from the broken lights, you find a small piece of glass which looks like the bottom of a test tube. Okay. The streets have not been kind to this man, but they've also hardened him. This man is clearly a survivor. the one wrestling with the onset of age and arthritis. You, I saw you over there with that rat bastard cop. What do you want? I think this coat and blankets belong to you. My stuff. Mighty decent here. Don't see that kind of thing too often out here. Know anything about the murder that took place here? He squints at you, suspicious. You a copper working for some corp? Nope. I'm as sinless as you. Mind answering a few questions? Hey, what makes you think I'm sinless? Just messing with you. Of course I'm sinless. System ID number. My ass. What kind of questions you got? Did you see the murder? Nope. And I can't say I'm sorry I missed it. I was hauling crates from Miss Jane's up market. Can't carry as many as I used to, so it took a while. Got back here in time to see a couple tears puking all over my home turf. By then, that jerk face in the uniform had already set up shop in my alley. What else did you see that night? Well, you know, earlier in the night I saw a big and ugly troll in green hospital scrubs snooping around the block. He bought some donuts and 2 cups of soil cap off of that Dan over there. Seemed nervous, and he did everything with his left hand because his right was all screwed up with some cyberware. So it sounds like you live in this alley. Sure, the last couple months I've been sleeping here, but I spend my days out doing odd jobs for street merchants or panhandling tourists over near the Seamstress Union. Can you tell me more about the troll's cyberware? Well, it was big, and I think it must have had some hospital attachments because I saw some needles. It was a lot like one I saw back in 44 when I got captured by elves. They did all sorts of experiments on me, let me tell you. Never trusted one of them cyber people. That's all I need to know. Thanks. See you around. Alright, so let's head to the Seamstress Union and let's check out what they got going over there. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Tourisville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstress Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity. Bums huddle together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt, and restored so many times that it's like an aging starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy growing out of the gutters adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps to themselves. Oh yeah, and tonight, GTA, well not tonight, tomorrow early in the morning, 2 a.m., GTA will be able to install its new update, and I will be streaming that as well later on. So, yeah, that's definitely something we're going to be doing tonight, essentially. But, yeah, I think I'm going to end off the stream here. We got through Chapter 1, and we'll head on into Chapter 2 in the next episode. We have 5 karma, but we'll save that for the next episode. Alright, so this is GamerZero signing out, and I'll hit y'all up in the next one. Deuces, y'all.